So today we're going to discuss energy pyramids. We discussed these briefly in the last set of notes that we did. Today we're going to discuss these a little bit more in depth. So our essential question is, how is the flow of energy through an energy pyramid diagram? So how would you draw this? So let's talk about our energy pyramids. Again, you should think back to what we learned last chapter. We talked about it in the last section about how all living things need energy. Energy is made by plants that get their energy directly from the sun. Animals get their energy from eating other animals and plants. And a way to show this is through an energy pyramid. In an energy pyramid, we have something called trophic levels. We talked a little bit about those last section as well. Those primary consumers, those secondary consumers, those are your trophic levels. So your position within the food chain is your trophic level. Biomass is anything that is living, that has mass and takes up space, or the organic matter located in an area. As you go up an ecological pyramid, your biomass decreases. We're going to go through and you're going to answer your think about it questions and the answers right in the notes on your set of notes as we have done previously. So let's talk about producers. Producers get their energy directly from the sun. They make their own food through a process called photosynthesis. Another word for producers is autotrophs. Autotrophs, because auto means self, meaning autotrophs make their own food by themselves. And we are not talking like they go to the refrigerator and they cook up a meal. We are talking that they make their sugar directly from the sun. They take in the sunlight, water, nutrients, and they're able to make the glucose from that. Consumers are not able to make their own food. They are something we call heterotrophs. Heterotrophs are the opposite of an autotroph. They cannot make their own food. They have to either eat plants or other animals in order to get their energy. Primary consumers are the first ones to eat. They consume. Consumers eat. They consume something. They are herbivores. They cannot make their own food. They consume plants. Again, primary consumers are called heterotrophs. The second level and third level consumers are called secondary and tertiary consumers. They either eat other animals or they eat animals and plants. So your secondary and tertiary consumers are carnivores, either eating strictly meat, or omnivores eating both plants and animals. But again, they are heterotrophs because they have to get their food from an outside source. You have next your quaternary consumers, or your apex predators. These are the ones that would eat last. They are the top of the food chain. Nothing else preys upon them. They are apex predators. They are typically all carnivores. They are heterotrophs, again, because they eat something and they get their energy from eating other organisms. Please complete the following diagrams and taking notes for your notes here. A decomposer is basically the garbage man of the ecosystems. They come, anything that's dead or dying, they come down, they break it up, and they return it to the ecosystem. I guess a better comparison here might be the recycling man, because what they would take and do is they break down and they return all those nutrients back into the environment for them to be used again. Main things that are our decomposers are fungi like mushrooms, molds, and your bacteria. In your energy pyramid is in the shape of a triangle, and it shows the amount of useful energy available at each level. And you should notice that as you go up, it becomes more narrow. And why it becomes more narrow is because there's less and less available at each step in our ecological pyramid. So we have energy pyramids that are a type of ecological pyramid, and it shows the amount of energy available at each level. Complete your think about it. Let's look at this energy pyramid. When we look at this energy pyramid, at each level, a little bit of energy gets used up, and there is less and less energy available at each level. As you go up each level, about 90% is used up because some energy is lost and some energy is used up by the organisms as you go up that pyramid. Go ahead and show me the amounts available. So how much energy is lost at each level? Consumers at the top of the food pyramid have much less available than is at the bottom because as we go up, it gets used as we go up. Complete your notes. Make sure you understand all of this. If you have any questions, please make sure that you let me know.